What is scope and delimitation in research? Hi, I am Ma'am Balbio, and we are now in the third element of Chapter 1, Introduction. The third element of Chapter 1 is the scope and delimitation. The scope and delimitations in research define the topic and boundaries of the research problem to be investigated. The scope of a study refers to the depth at which the research area will be explored, including the parameters in which it will operate in relation to the population and time frame. It is, however, not feasible to cover all aspects of the selected subject, and so the scope will have to be restricted to a specific section of the target population over a specified duration. A scope statement answers the following questions. Why conduct the research? What is the subject to be investigated and the included variables? Where is the location or setting of the study? When is the data to be collected? Who are the subject matter of the study and the population from which they will be selected? And how is the research to be conducted? Here are sample phrases that may help you express the scope of the study. The delimitations of a study are the factors and variables not to be included in the investigation. In other words, they are the boundaries the researcher sets in terms of study duration, population size, and type of participants. Here, the researcher explains why definite aspects of a subject were chosen and why others were excluded. It also mentioned the research method used as well as the certain theories that applied to the data. In short, the delimitation of a study is the description of the scope of a study. How to write delimitations? Since the delimitation parameters are within the researcher's control, he needs to explain why they were set, what alternative options were available, and why these alternatives were rejected. For example, you plan to collect data that can be derived from three different but similar experiments. In the delimitation of study, you will explain how and why you decided to select the one you have. Your reason should always be linked back to your research question, as all the limitations should result from trying to make your study more relevant to your scope. Therefore, the scope and the limitations are usually considered together when writing a paper. The following phrases can be used as an effective way to start writing your study delimitations. I hope after watching this lesson video, you will be able to write your scope and delimitation. God bless everyone.